Hey guys, how's it going? I'm MegaGWolf and welcome back to the Sonic Fan Showcase. Sage Act 2 is out and has shed light on a bunch of new interesting projects. And today, we'll be talking about Sonic Overture. I wanted to have a break after Sonic Month where I didn't upload the Sonic Fan Showcase for a while, and I kind of didn't tell anyone. And Sonic Overture was the single fan game that kind of reignited the spark of interest. Now the options here allow you to add spin dash, because you can have the classic mode or you can have it like Sonic 2, and then a rotation, which I don't really know what that does, so if anyone can shed some light on that, that'd be nice. Oh man, welcome to Christmas Island, which I didn't actually know it was called that until I looked back at the footage just now. Okay, I said this a bunch during my live stream of this, and this game is just happy. It radiates happiness. Seriously, the music is bouncy and light, even the flowers are bouncing, there's lots of colour, and there's fireworks. Oh, it's great. I'm going to tell you now, all you're going to hear from me about this fan game are praises out the wazoo, because I really can't find much wrong with it. I mean, I guess that'll also depend on what you count as good level design, but most of this stuff pretty much nails it in my opinion. I never really saw any bottomless pits. I can't recall any in my playthroughs anyway. The stages are more built around tricky platforming with enemies kind of here and there, and spikes occasionally to throw you off, of course. And thankfully, one of my common issues with hacks and fan games alike, no dick moves. That I've seen anyway. Well, I mean, that was me. That was being dumb there and I jumped onto spikes. What can I say? Of course, difficulty via level design in a platformer game can be quite difficult to do, I believe, without bottomless pits, because it is a challenge. It might be a cheap challenge to some, but it's a easy way to punish the player for not getting the platforming down. So, I can't just assume that later levels in this are not gonna have bottomless pits. It's just nice to see a fan game or a project of any kind like this try and rely more on badnik placement rather than just bottomless pits everywhere, especially in the first few stages. Overall, I'm very happy with the flow of the game. Of course, it goes for the standard Sonic formula where you have various different paths to take, the highest usually being the quickest path, with all sorts of rewards and such for if you do get to these higher areas. And you can definitely tell that the level is also designed in a way that if you have played the level a lot, you can really get some good times on it. Or better yet, who knows, maybe they weren't doing this on purpose and they just happened to nail a really good level design. I always find that amusing to think about. It's like, wow, he's praising me and I didn't even do shit, I must just be amazing. Well, whatever the weather, either way, kudos to you, you did pretty well. I think what adds to that is also the physics engine. Nice segue into that, I believe. But, man, I was actually very surprised. This game is Sonic-like. It feels like a Sonic game. And for a fan game, that's actually a lot harder to nail than it is in a hack, because with a hack, the physics engine is essentially there for you. With this one, you kind of have to make one yourself. Mind you, this was made with Sonic Worlds, and so maybe they've improved the physics engine since I last played a Sonic World game? Not sure. And I will add that maybe some nitpicky people out there might notice a little difference, and of course, I suppose that depends on how hard you look. But overall, whereas in past games I felt the float and I've had to adjust my gameplay to accommodate for that float, I felt like I didn't need to do that at all in this. I just played naturally and I had a great time with it. Again, not sure if that's just the Sonic World engine being improved over time, or if the people that have been making this made some kind of tweak that made it feel really good, I don't know. As I kind of showed off in the options menu at the beginning, you do have two ways to play this game, the Sonic 1 style and the Sonic 2 style, basically adding or removing a spin dash. Hang on a minute, who's this guy? Now this might actually give away, this and the boss of this area might give away what this fan game is aiming for. And if I heard correctly, it's going for the whole Sonic 1 beta feel, or at least the Sonic 1 original idea feel, where they were coming up with the concept of the characters and what they do and what they look like and such, and they're kind of putting it into this fan game. That was just information I've heard from other people though, but it certainly seems that way. Okay, I can't put it off anymore. This game looks incredible. it is graphically pleasing to my everything. My favorite stage is probably the third one here, or at least the third act, because everything's all golden and sparkly, and that's always fun. Everything is animated nice, the backgrounds are parallaxing the shit out of my eyes. It's awesome. I just love the overall feel of the place, and everything, like I said, is very, I don't know, light-hearted, very happy, very colourful, very vibrant. I guess some people's complaint could be it's too vibrant, but that's not even in my brainicles to figure out how you even do that. Mind you, I'm used to, like, amazing, colourful things at this point, so maybe I'm used to it. And to accompany that, oh man, I love this soundtrack. I've been listening to it in my off time away from the game because it's pretty cool, and with the game, you get to be able to play. Just download the game, alright? Come on. I've been hyping up this thing, and like, it's only a 3-act demo. It's so worth playing, even though technically you're seeing it all now, I guess. But feeling it, playing it, being there, and experiencing it is certainly something different. Especially, you could give me back your opinion on the physics engine and the level design, especially if you go ways I haven't gone. I am really looking forward to future updates from this. Like, holy crap, I cannot wait to see what happens, to see the new interesting levels, to see what crazy art and music I'm gonna hear and see. Oh man, I cannot wait. And it really bummed me out that this was only a 3-act demo. I was so hoping it would continue into more, just so I could continue playing it, essentially. I will definitely be keeping an eye out for any updates in the future. And I might even consider this to be the game I let's play, like the first fan game I do a full playthrough of. I can't guarantee that, because obviously I don't know what the future brings, but I would definitely love to see this played all the way through on my channel, because it just... Look, if the rest of the game is anything like these first 3 acts in terms of presentation and music and all that shit, I'm sold. I'm done. This is it. And then this will just start the landslide of full playthroughs of fan games that I might want to do. Considering I've played through, like, before and after the sequel as well, I'd definitely like to do something on them as well. Anyway, I'm rambling about future projects that might not even happen. But either way, keep that in mind, I guess. So, this guy. This fucking guy right here. I am distracted by him, by the way, in his glorious hat when he throws stuff at me, so I get hit. I can't help it. I'm keeping an eye out on things he's throwing at me. This is obviously partly to do with the fact that Robotnik was originally meant to be the main character, I believe, of Sonic 1, and he was like dressed in his pajamas, and that's what that boss is based on. Man, I can't talk about it anymore. It's over. Shit. This was Sonic Overture. Holy crap. Download it, play it, love it. Show it all the support you can. Thank you for watching the Sonic Fan Showcase. I will see you on the next one. Take care. Okay, thanks, bye.